Hello, beautiful Life Path number 3, and welcome to your Tarot Path 2025. So, here we go. We're going to take a look at these energies that are coming in. Now, of course, you are at the helm of your own chariot here, and we all are, okay? So, whatever comes in, you have the ability to change, mold, flex, expand into whatever you want, okay? So if these messages resonate with your energy of something you felt or something you've done or something that's been there or is there, don't hesitate to take the messages that come in to help you get past any difficulties, any energy blocks that may come in. Now, I've been meditating on these cards for a little while. I'm doing this for every Tarot Path message. I'm going to continue doing messages weekly, so if you're interested, please make sure to subscribe before you take off. And as I've said, all the other two, this isn't about blowing sunshine up your butt. I said these readings are to help you through energies, maybe even difficult ones, that you feel a little blocked or stuck, and sometimes we know the answers, but we just need to hear somebody say, hey, get your head out of the sand and let's go, okay? And in part, that's what I'm here for. It's like that little voice that tells you you are so much better, you are so much grander than you give yourself credit for. So, here we go. Having said all of that, it's not bad, even though you may see some cards that you're going, Most of the readings have a beautiful interaction of cards such as this. Because life isn't all one smooth sailing boat trip, and anybody who tells you that might be a little bit off. We're looking at the ebb and flow. I've been asking of emotional energy that may come in. One thing that I've noticed right away is the polarity of certain figures in these cards. That's why I use them. Excuse me. You're going to stand up for something you believe in, okay? That's what I feel here, my creators. I believe that you're going to go, I want this. I'm going to create this, whatever that is, okay? Could be a moment, could be a lifestyle, could be a relationship. It doesn't matter. There's something that you are working and believing and defending. And with the death card right beside it going the same direction, I feel like it's saying this is going to help me transition into something that's going to transform me, okay? I feel the Emperor coming in. This could be somebody who is butting heads with you, especially at both sides of the death card, especially that he's facing this way. Or it also could mean that you just want some kind of stability in your life. Okay? Along the way with the Three of Swords, I feel there's going to be some harsh truths to look at. Some reality checks. That's my reality check card. It's not always fun and it's not always pretty. But I see with the Strength card right beside it, you have the strength, the power, and the surge to follow through, with the King of Wands right at the end showing me that you do. You take that power, you take that courage, and you make things happen. They are also all facing towards the transformational death card, which is gorgeous. Now, with this top section, or this first half, or whatever way you want to look at it, I got the card Co-Create. Co-Create is 40. 40 is accomplishments. It's getting somewhere. It's doing something. And it says this: creativity, art, inspiration, fruition, and manifestation. So I feel like you are going to manifest something. You are going to take something powerful and follow through with it. I love that. And it says you may not consider yourself a creative person, but you should, because you're 3, you're the Empress, right? So create is a really great word to have here. And by the way, remember, 3 is still your number. These are lesson cards, right? They're work cards. Okay. So it says, but in fact, you're creating your reality every moment of every day via your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, intentions, and actions. Actions. I believe in myself. I'm defending what I believe in. Yet you must consider that you do so in partnership with spirit, consciousness, God, or whatever name you call your higher power. You are a spark of this intelligence that works through you. Absolutely. Okay? Nudging you with inspired thought and intuitive guidance. You are a paintbrush that co-creates a beautiful, unique expression of your own individuality, Blended with universal spirit, you're a product of divine inspiration, and now you're aligned with it to create miracles. When you view your life as art and know you co-create it, only beauty and grace result. Prepare to be amazed. This is a message for this card. The other thing that I got in from that was also that all these things that come up to you face in life comes in to help you create the life you want. When something you don't like comes in, you know, I don't like this and I want to do something different, correct? So if you're doing that, you are being guided in a way of, I know that I don't like this and I don't want this and I'm going to move forward away from this. So just keep that in mind when all of these things come in, that all of the resistances are showing you the way. Okay? You are, they're showing me a path that you are building by the things you don't want. Right? They're saving you the trouble sometimes of seeing the things that are in your way, that if they hadn't gotten in your way, you would have had to find out later on that you didn't want them. And maybe they would have been part of what you had, right? So be grateful when something that really feels off or doesn't feel good is in your way. It's okay to go, oh, I don't want any of that. I'm to either say, I'm not interested in that kind of energy. And, you know, it's like a silent or a very public or whatever list of things of not. And you know that that is like, there's a darkness and a light. You can't know what the light is without the darkness. That's that kind of thing. So you are creating something. Don't curse the stuff that gets in the way. Bless it. And say thank you for showing up to show me that this isn't something that I want. Okay? There. Finally got it out. So, we're continuing with the second half, and I see the 10. You start with the 10 of Swords, which would probably scare a lot of people, but it's not. It's an end to a stressful situation. So you may start off at some point with a situation you're going, that's it. I've had it. I don't want this anymore, and you're done. Okay? It's like, mic drop, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm done. With it comes the Magician, where it's picking up the tools that you need to build what you want. I see a slow progression with the Knight of Pentacles. He is my favorite knight in all of Tarot because he takes it slow, but he makes incredible progress as long as he doesn't get stuck in the details. Seeing the Devil card beside it makes me feel that maybe he might. So take heed and be careful not to get too stuck in the same place of assessment. As a 3, you might do that because you're somebody who receives the great inspiration. You embrace, you got that feminine thing going. I'm embracing all the ideas. At one point you got the ideas to go, right? But seeing both the Devil and the Angel in between the 9 of Swords is telling me that you've turned one into the other. If you look at these cards, I always tell people, look at how people pass a judgment right away. Oh, the Devil. But if you look at it, they are, the only difference is the chains that keep them, okay? The bounds. And you're going to say, but of course not. One's a devil, one's an angel. People keep forgetting that Satan is a fallen angel. There's 2 angels on these cards. They're identical cards, just a very different way of perceiving them and feeling them. So you're going from boundaries, being stuck and restricted, to harmony. Okay? It's going to take you a minute. Yeah, it's going to take you a minute. But it's okay. Good things usually do. You have to go through a few, you know, sleepless nights to go, hey, what am I doing? Again, it's showing you need to go with what feels better. Okay? So, you have the Fates. Again, this is 17. 1 plus 7 is 8. There's that Courage card showing up again in your second half, right? The number 8 coming in. The work, doing the work. So what do the Fates have for you? Let's see. Fate. Karma. Acceptance that there are things you can't change and knowing what those things are. The Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God grant me the serenity to accept the things. You might want to do this on these nights. To accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature or by your past experiences, may be fated, preordained by spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. And I feel this is again saying that certain things are going to be happening this year that even when they do happen and you're going, oh, this sucks, bless it, because you know it sucks. Do you understand? You're going like, yes, it was, ordained in your life path number to cross your path, to let you know it sucked. Take it as such. Take it as a gift. Okay, I always take that stuff as a gift. Okay, when I can't let go of a past hurt, I go look and find why it hurts me so, what I need to heal inside, and then I attempt to heal it or understand it better, and then let it go. Okay, there are so many things in life that are begging to have an opportunity to show you wisdom. I think this year is just the advice from Spirit is don't let that wisdom be wasted. And I think that's the best message I can give you. I think you're going to have a fantastic year, even though you may end up, butting your head in a few places. I think you have a great year. Last year for me was kind of this type of year. And I feel rolling up to the end of it like it's probably been the most productive year I've ever had. I've learned so much about myself. I've gained so much confidence. And I feel that courage in you here. Okay? Just work it. Now, don't forget that this year is the Hermit year. 2025 adds up to 9. So globally, it's a Hermit year. It's a year of introspection and learning. Now, don't forget, you also have your individual year. So take that same year, 2025, add it up with your month and your day, and you will have your individual number. Now, this one, you do not go down to the single digit because there are 22 cards or 22 numbers, 22 being the Fool. It will give you one of the major arcana. That is your year coming up this year. And with it comes wisdom as well within this year. Okay, that's coming up. So I hope that this is giving you some great hope and even a little bit of excitement for the year to come of all that you can learn. Okay, Spirit says if you just live in the excitement of the learning experience, every year can be their best year. Every year. Take good care of yourself, my creatives, my creators. Hang in there, my empresses. I will be here every week with you, giving you a little reading. And I hope you have a great holiday season. Take care of yourself. Bye for now.